After a season full of unforgettable goals, dramatic comebacks, and shocking upsets, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami are once again at the center of the MLS spotlight. What's next for Miami's football dynasty? Will Messi's magic lead Miami to global glory, or will the challenges ahead prove too great? The 2024 Major League Soccer season has been nothing short of amazing. Lionel Messi and Inter Miami are still the center of attention, even though there have been historic upsets, unforgettable playoff games, and changes in the relationships between big clubs. Let's talk about the problems, chances, and big changes that this star-studded team will face in the coming months. When I think back on the 2024 season, I remember the highs and lows. They had two different parts to their 2024 season. The team reached new heights under Tata Martino's direction. They set a regular season record for most points and won their second title during Martino's time in charge. But their disappointing loss to Atlanta United in the playoffs, a team that had been seen as an outsider all season, put an end to their hopes. A big part of the story was Atlanta's Cinderella run, in which they beat Inter Miami not once but twice. Even though Messi, Busquets, and Alba were the best players on the team, Miami failed when it meant the most. The loss showed that they didn't have enough players or enough strategy options, which brings up important questions about the future. The departure of Tata Martino and the arrival of Mascherano. Tata Martino's exit is one of the most important events leading up to 2025. Martino officially quit for personal reasons, but there is a lot of talk about whether the choice was made because of deeper problems. As of now, Javier Mascherano, a close friend of Lionel Messi, is Miami's new head coach. Mascherano's choice is both interesting and controversial. Even though his close friendship with Messi brings them together, naysayers point out that he hasn't managed many teams before. But Mascherano's hire could mean a change for Miami, a move toward building a younger, more dynamic team while keeping the core of veterans that made them famous around the world. Revamping the roster. Who stays and who leaves? The summer for Miami looks like it will be one of the busiest in MLS history. Jorge Mas, the owner, has already hinted at big changes by saying that the team will have better players and a deeper squad. Mas wants to build the deepest roster in MLS history, but that means he has to make some tough choices. The core players Messi, Busquets, and Alba are likely to stay for at least one more season. It is said that Miami's front office is looking into making big signings, with rumors of top European players joining the team. This could mean adding more attackers to help Messi and make the team's scoring output stronger. Defense overhaul. Miami's defense had some problems this season, so they will be putting a lot of effort into making it stronger. This area will get stronger with a mix of MLS-proven players and foreign signings. MLS growth is being driven by the Messi effect. There are effects of Lionel Messi on MLS that go beyond the field. Since he joined Inter Miami, he has raised the league's image around the world, bringing record-breaking viewership and attention to MLS that has never been seen before. The Club World Cup 2025 will be Miami's biggest challenge yet. A big step forward in history was reached when Inter Miami qualified for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. For the first time, they will play against the best clubs in the world, including big names like Manchester City and Real Madrid. This event gives Miami a one-of-a-kind chance to show off MLS to people around the world. It does, however, bring up some big problems. High stakes. To get through these competing areas, depth will be very important. It's your reputation that's at stake. A win in the event could boost Miami's reputation around the world, while a loss could make people think that MLS teams can't compete with Europe's best. How well Mascherano can get his team ready for this huge task will be the test that defines his career as a manager. Can Miami take back the MLS lead? Even though Miami dominated the regular season, their elimination from the playoffs showed where they were weak. They needed to be more flexible because they couldn't change their strategy against Atlanta United. To become the favorite again in the MLS, Miami needs to work on a few important things. Different play styles. Teams have learned how to stop Miami's possession-heavy style of play. Using different strategies, like faster transitions or straight play, could keep opponents guessing. Youth integration. While pros like Messi lead the team, the long-term success will depend on how well the younger players do. It will be important to have both homegrown ability and smart acquisitions. Mental toughness. Miami needs to learn from their final loss and get better at keeping their cool under pressure. If the right changes are made, Miami could become the best in the world, both at home and abroad. Eastern Conference dynamics, tough competition coming up. It won't be easy to do well in the MLS in 2025. In the Eastern Conference, teams like Atlanta United, Orlando City, and FC Cincinnati are becoming strong rivals. In a field that is getting more and more tough, Miami will have to manage expectations and stay consistent. Looking ahead. Making a legacy. There is still a long way to go for Inter Miami. As Mascherano leads the team into the next phase, they are under a lot of pressure and have a lot of great chances. 2025 could be a big year for Lionel Messi. It doesn't matter if Messi is leading Miami to MLS glory, winning the Club World Cup, or inspiring the next generation of football players. His reputation keeps growing. Inter Miami is about to enter a new age that will change everything. The 2025 season looks like it will be one of the most exciting in the club's history. They have a new coach, big plans to add players to the squad, and Lionel Messi will always be there to help. There is one thing that is certain. The future looks bright with Messi in charge and the club's continued drive. Fans of Miami, buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Enjoyed the insights? Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on Messi, Miami, and all the exciting moments ahead. Join us as we follow this incredible journey together.